Bitch be pressed. Bitch be pressed. Yeah.
Big bitches be pressed. You know how I'm coming with bitch in the flesh. With a book she gon' check. She be talking that shit talking out of her neck. The blood on her dress. Bitches be mad when they see Cardi step in the spot. Said that you bought it, we know that you not. I'ma pull up on bitches as soon as I drop. Bought a new foreign, I'm like a big yacht. Big bitches in my business, they tryna plot. Her poppin' shit like they hot, but they not. Dirty the wrist, the paddock, the watch. Niggas be flexing, we know what you got. Cardi the hack up, they gave me the knot. Fucking your nigga, I got him online, just go bang, bang like I'm chopping them chops. CD and shit, I'm in love with the rock. She said you gon' take it, bitch, you got me chopped. They throwing shit cause they see me on top. To that bitch super love, I'ma send you the top.
Press. Frankie don't need no press. Kill them all, put them hoes to rest. Walk in, bulletproof vest. Please tell me who she gon' check. Murder scene, Cardi made a mess. Pop up, guess who, bitch?
Pop up, guess who, bitch?
Ding dong. Must be that whip that I ordered.
And you grip my daughter. You know a bad bitch gon' spot.
Hey.
One in New York, me one in Georgia. You better truck us a quarter. My money still long like weed. Pussy still wet like water. Everyone jump on the floor. She was talking, but not anymore. Next to your face, I contour. This shop like a strip in the York. Done with the talking, I'm open to violence. Ask anybody, they know I'm about it.
Hashtag whipped on her ass.
Fuck around, we gon' start a new challenge. I come in this bitch and I'm super ready. Running that dick like I'm Cardi and Dreddy. Look at your grip, we don't go to no telly. I sit on his face whenever I'm
Tell her, bitch, I'm a freak like Greek. Got the biggest house on my street. All you little hoes look cheap. They sucking on my dick with no teeth.
Press. Cardi don't need more press. Kill them all, put them hoes to rest. Walk in, bulletproof vest. Please tell me who she gon' check. Murder scene, Cardi made a mess. Pop up, guess who, bitch? Pop up, guess who, bitch?
Hey y'all. Hi the babies. Hi the pumpkins. How y'all doing? I missed y'all. I didn't do no episode really last week. I did like a quick little morning rant. I'm not sure who caught it last week, but I did like a really quick short one last week. But I wasn't feeling too great, so I didn't really do any other episodes besides the one that I did. But I'm back. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I'm ready to, I ain't gonna talk no shit today, but I'm gonna talk my shit today, if that makes sense. Like, I got a real nice little, we gonna get deep on another level today. Like, we gonna get deep on another level today. And so, yeah, how y'all doing? What y'all been up to? Tune in, comment, like, share, subscribe, you know. Talk to me. But, hey, how y'all doing? So, I named this one, I Get It. And I named it, I Get It, because I was sitting here and I was talking to my cousins yesterday. And our conversations always go every which way. And we was talking about, I forget what we was talking about exactly, but I said I get why people do some of the horrible and horrific shit that they do. Like, I get it. Like, I've been through some things in my life, and I get why people do the shit that they do. I get why people kill their mamas and their daddies. I get why people kill people in general. I get why people are addicted to drugs. I get why people are drinking themselves under a fucking bridge. I get why you have some fucked up individuals who kill their kids. I get it. Like, that's what we was talking about. One of my little cousins, she's expecting, and we was talking about motherhood and parenthood and all the trials and tribulations and the ups and the downs and the peaks and the valleys that comes with being a parent, and how your children will test your gangster on a fucking regular basis. He not 2, he 4, but he been testing me since he was 2. My 4-year-old has been testing me since he was 2. That little nigga been sizing me up since he was 2. That nigga been looking at me like, bitch, what? Like, what you gonna do? So I said it like, I get it. Like, I get it. I'm not ashamed to admit that I have sat down, laid down, cried on to my therapist. I didn't talk to some lady. I didn't sit on her couch and poured my heart out and had a woosah moment with this lady because I was going through some things. Anybody that know me know I don't talk to my mother. I'm not going to really get into the ins and outs of that, but I don't talk to my mother. I haven't really had a real relationship with her in over 4 years. And that's kind of just is what it is. But I had explained to my therapist at that time, like, I get why the Menendez brothers, I get why they killed their mamas and their daddies. I get it. I get it. I get why people are strung out on drugs. I get why people drink like they are the fucking distillery itself. I get now that I've been a mother for almost 10 years, why some children may make you really want to sling them from the fucking mountaintops, because these children will test you. These motherfucking kids will be like, hold on, it's either me or you. These kids try you on so many different levels. You are right. Hurt people. And because we are human and people become so unaware of the fact that as human, we still have our own set of feelings, our own set of shit that we going through. And I don't always want to deal with your shit. And sometimes life itself can become too fucking much. And sometimes the way that you deal with the shit that life is throwing at you might not always be the most pleasant way to handle it. But we human and we make mistakes. And some of us is wired just a little bit different. But I get it. I fucking get it. Now, I'm not saying, let me go on record saying that I talk a lot of shit. I complain sometimes when it comes to my children. I do. And I have told my son on numerous occasions, I brought your little ass in this motherfucking world and I will take your little ass out this motherfucker because he be trying me. The little nigga be sizing me up, looking at me like, bitch, I beat your ass. I think that little nigga been pissed off at me since conception. I think I pissed him off when I conceived him and he ain't let that shit go since. And now he think that he the boss and he running some shit and that whatever he say go, and that nigga moved to the beat of his own motherfucking drum. And so I get it. I get why you might wanna hang that little motherfucker and have him sit there. I get it. Like I said, I have a parent that has made me, or that has created some thoughts in my body or in my brain, because you can't really create thoughts in your body, but she made me feel some type of way. She had some thoughts running through my motherfucking mind, and I was plotting. I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna sugarcoat the shit. I was plotting. So I get it. If I was just about 50 shades more crazier than a lot of people think I am, I might have hurt that lady. I might have. Because that's how I felt in that moment and in that time. That's how I felt. That's how I felt was the best way to handle that situation in that moment. And that's what I tell my children. A lot of the times you handle situations how you see fit in that moment, because you never know if you'll get a chance to address this situation again, because life has a funny fucking way of throwing you a nice little motherfucking curveball. And I'm not always saying that it has to be on a negative or violent or rah tip, but I'm just saying you handle that moment however you see fit and however it makes you feel good in that moment. Therefore, it kind of just is what it is, and you deal with the backlash of that shit later. I've been there. If it wasn't for a particular person, I might have really hurt that lady, because in that moment, in that time, that's how I fucking felt. And I expressed that to my therapist, like, look, I get it. I fucking get it. I fucking understand why the Menendez brothers plotted for however long they plotted, or just woke up that fucking day in this life. I'm not ending shit. No, sorry, Keisha, I'm not ending shit. I don't get what. Well, who gonna do what to who? gonna do what? I ain't said shit that ain't nobody already heard me say. And everybody know I don't give no fuck about nothing. Who gonna do what? But that's how I felt. In that moment, that's how I fucking felt. Did I act on it? No. Is she still alive and breathing? Yep. She is about as healthy as she fucking can be. This is about me understanding why people are addicted to drugs, drinking themselves under a fucking bridge, why certain people might fucking kill themselves, other people, or their children. I fucking get it. I have had a fucking revelation. I get it. Some people act like they don't understand why people do the shit that they do, but when life take you through some shit, you will be like, damn, I understand. I get it. I fucking get it. Like I said, I was 28 years old going through some shit. Do you fucking understand? I was 28 fucking years old and I was going through some shit. And unfortunately, I was going through that shit damn near by my motherfucking self. So now we're going to take it there. So there was a lot of different things that I could have done to help numb that fucking pain, to help to make a lot of shit make sense, or just to have a fucking break, have a peace of fucking mind. Because that's why people don't just do drugs just because they doing drugs for the fucking hell of it because it's fun. That's not why people do drugs. They're not doing drugs just because the shit is fucking fun. They doing it because they try to escape fucking reality. People ain't just sitting at the 204th Street and at Mickey's Liquor Store and at Lowry and wherever all the rest of these motherfucking bars sit. They motherfuckers ain't just drinking their fucking lives away just because it's fun. No, they're trying to fucking escape reality. They trying to numb a motherfucking pain inside of them. So I get it. So before anybody think that I'm just saying I fucking get it. I understand why motherfuckers is sitting out on these motherfucking corners of the street, strung the fuck out on these motherfucking drugs, because at some point in time, life fucking hit them and then life took over them. So that's what I'm saying. And it's not necessarily, she just talking shit and no, I'm saying it like I get it. I get why you wake up one day and the motherfuckers that brought you in this motherfucking world are causing you so much motherfucking pain and fucking stress and chaos that you feel like the only way that you can survive this shit is if you end they fucking life. And I also understand why you wake up and you feel like that and then you end your fucking life. I understand why you wake up one day and you might have flipped the wrong fucking switch and then you turn on your fucking kids, because they always say it is the ones that are closest to you that will do you the most motherfucking harm. They will cause you the most motherfucking harm. Those motherfuckers that you wake up to every motherfucking day, that you talk to every fucking day, they got the same fucking blood and DNA flowing through your motherfucking, those motherfuckers will turn on you and hurt you so fucking bad that you feel like the only way to come out of this shit is if you end their fucking life. I'm not saying it's right. What I'm saying is I get it. That's all I'm saying is I fucking get it. I fucking get it. If you don't fucking get it, then fortunately, I guess for you ain't really been through some shit. You ain't really been through it, and that's a good thing, cause I done been through some shit. Like I said, the motherfucker that brought me in this motherfucking world, like literally pushed me out of her motherfucking vagina. That motherfucker has hurt me and cut me so motherfucking deep and did some shit to me that I ain't never, ever, 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 ever in this motherfucking lifetime going to forget. So we can all walk around here and act like parents is holier than fucking thou and that they can't do no motherfucking wrong and honor thy mother and thy fucking father. Fuck them motherfucking people sometimes. Because just because you brought me in this world does not give you a VIP fucking pass to fuck my life up. That's not what the fuck God gave you the pleasure or the benefits or the blessing of becoming my motherfucking mother for. That is not what the fuck he did not say lay down on your motherfucking back, toot your ass up in this motherfucking air, but however the fuck you got that fucking baby here, he didn't say bring that motherfucking baby in this motherfucking world and then cause all type of havoc and chaos in that fucking child's life. That is not what the fuck he had you bring me into this motherfucking world for. So, like I said, I fucking get it. Cause at a point in time, that bitch had me 50 fucking shades of fucked up. And anybody know me know that when you play with my motherfucking kids, I will play with your motherfucking life. Cause they mine. And now we crossing over into a whole new territory. So like I fucking said, I get it. I feel like killing so many people in Minnesota, that's why I had to leave. Right. And I'm not, like I said, I am not saying go out and kill I'm not saying go out and kill nobody. I'm not saying going out and do no motherfucking drugs. I'm not saying go out and take no fucking shots. I'm not saying do nothing destructive. I'm just saying I get why people have made the decisions in their life that they have made. Because like my daddy said it to me, like you waited until you turn 28 years old to start doing this type of shit. And I was like, well, unfortunately, I turned 28 and this type of shit started happening in my motherfucking life. And I needed a fucking break. I needed a fucking release button. I needed to escape reality for even just a little bit of time. Because other than that, I don't know what the fuck else was going to happen. So I needed to put a little pause or a little slow down, a little chopped and screwed on life real quick. Like, seriously. Like, everybody quick to throw shade and they quick to talk about people. And I am one of them. I look. Because at almost 32, a lot of you motherfuckers is strung the fuck out. And I be like, what the fuck? What the fuck y'all going? Who's stressing you out, little baby? But I had to remember, like, bitch, you was there. You was there not too long ago. Not too long ago, bitch, that was damn near you. Bitch, not too long ago, you was stressed the fuck out trying to figure out how the fuck you was going to escape reality too. So I always take a couple steps back and be like, okay, I get it. But I always say that is not the solution to the motherfucking problem. I understand that it feel good and you may think it's helping in that moment, but it is definitely not the solution to the problem. Unfortunately, when you wake your black ass, high yellow ass, white ass, Asian ass, whoever the fuck watching ass, listening ass up, when you wake your ass up in the morning or whatever the fuck you wake up, if God give you the blessing and the opportunity to wake your ass, guess what? That fucking problem is still going to fucking be there. So the best fucking thing to do is put your big boy, your big girl fucking panties on and deal with that fucking shit the best way you fucking can, or remove yourself from that fucking shit and deal with it then and let that shit the fuck go, because that shit will eat you alive. I woke up every day for like 3 months straight in pure rage. Do you not know what it fucking feels like to wake up every day mad at the motherfucking world, ready to set the fucking world on fire? That shit don't fucking feel good. It don't feel good. It takes a major toll on your body, and it affects how you are moving in society. You are angry at everything and every fucking body. A bitch was mad because the sky was blue and the fucking sun was shining. And so eventually I had to let that shit go. I had to be like, you know what? This ain't hurting nobody but you. Eventually I had to just be like, bitch, you only hurting yourself. You the only one waking up. And even if you're not the only one mad at the motherfucking world, I ain't living really for nobody else. I ain't waking up in nobody else's feelings. I'm only waking up in my only fucking feelings, and I can only live my lives. Hey, babies. So I eventually, with the great assistance of anger management classes, I did a big fucking woo-sigh. And then I cried and I cried and I cried, and then I made my peace. Whether a motherfucker accepted it, liked it, however, I said what I needed to say, and then I let that shit go. Man, and the motherfuckers who haven't been through it don't understand, and then you can't even explain it for them to understand. Right? Because some shit you just can't fucking explain to motherfuckers. Some people just don't fucking understand. And that's why I'm kind of having this live to get people to understand that, unfortunately, I fucking get it. As fucked up as it may seem, I fucking get it. I understand why in Beloved, why she was so fucking terrified and scared for her fucking life and the safety of her fucking children that she killed her own fucking kids. I fucking get it. I also get why the Menendez brothers woke up one motherfucking day and decided to slaughter their motherfucking parents. I fucking get it. I understand why it's a million motherfucking crackheads running around here. I understand why motherfuckers are drinking they fucking lives away, and why they 35 need new kidneys and livers or whichever one of the motherfuckers you need. I get it. I caught on to that shit real quick, and I realized, like, okay, you know what? We not gonna do this though. Like, we gotta find another way to deal with this shit. I definitely do, and that's why I paint. You have to find an outlet. You have to find a constructive and productive way to deal with the shit that you are going through. Otherwise, your life is going to get the best of you, and it ain't going to be in a good way. There are so many young adults that are losing their lives to popping pills and drinking and all type of reckless ass fucking behavior. It is motherfuckers that are younger than me that look like they about 60 fucking years old because they are letting life suck the life out of them, literally. I'm trying to find an outlet now because, man, you know more than anything in this fucking world, your auntie is always fucking here. I'm going to help you out in whichever way I possibly fucking can, because I do not want life to get the best of you. I come from two parents who suffered from drug addiction. I wholeheartedly believe that shit is fucking hereditary and that you can pass that shit on to your fucking kids. So when I figured out that my parents struggle with that shit, when I figured out my parents struggle with that shit, that was when they was getting their lives back on fucking track. And so it was what it was. But I wholeheartedly believe that you can pass that shit on down to your fucking kids. I wholeheartedly fucking believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that if you was a crackhead or alcoholic or whatever the fuck the case may be, your children now have the potential to become either or both. And so I made a conscious decision very early on in my fucking life that I was never going to let life itself get so bad that that's what I ended up doing. I did not want to become that part of my parents. Thankfully, by the grace of God, both my parents have 19, 20 plus years clean. I can work with that. Yeah, I can work with that. But that's why y'all don't see me indulging a whole lot of fuckery either. I'm cool. I pass. I was having a conversation with two of my cousins a couple, not this week, this weekend. And you know they always say weed is the gateway drug. You'll smoke weed, you get a little high. Then you've been to smoke weed for so many motherfucking years that now weed is not necessarily doing what you needed to do no more. So now you are now outsourcing. Now you're looking for something else to numb that same fucking pain. Only thing is, now you might have done dibbled and dabbled into some shit, and now you might not be able to pull yourself up out of that. And like I said, I ain't knocking nobody. You do whatever the fuck it is you fucking feel like you need to do. I'm just saying that ain't it. That's not it. But if you grown And I believe everybody has to make their own choices. They have to learn their own lessons. And they have to experience life. You know, as parents, we always want to shelter our kids and we want to make sure that our kids didn't go through the same shit that we went through. But sometimes certain individuals have to go through certain shit in order for them to fucking learn, because you can't just tell them, no, don't stick your hand in the fire because it's hot and it's going to burn. Sometimes they actually have to stick their fucking hand in the fucking fire and realize, like, ouch, that shit fucking burn, in order for them to learn their lesson. Some people have to stick their hand in that fucking fire 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 times in order for them to realize, like, shit, this shit actually hurt before they stop. Some people are just wired that fucking way. Some people are just wired that way. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a right or a wrong thing. It's not necessarily something that a whole lot of people have control over. All I know is I love to believe that I'm a lot stronger than the bullshit. So, like I said, I done been through some shit. And I done been through some shit with the motherfuckers who brought me in. Not the motherfuckers, with the one particular motherfucker that actually brought me into this motherfucker. I done been through a lot of things with that lady. A lot of fucking things. When I say a lot of ups and downs and peaks and valleys and trials and tribulations and good times and bad times, unfortunately the bad times for me outweigh the good. I done been through some shit with the lady who brought me in this world, gave me this long, drawn-out motherfucking name, who I damn near look identical to. I done been through some shit with her, but I got to a certain point in my life where I was like, whoa, hold the fuck up on now, hold on, whoa. I ain't finna do this with you no more. And a lot of people like, but that's your mama. So the fuck what? That motherfucker is killing me on the fucking inside. Mentally, emotionally, she is fucking killing me. She is draining the fucking life out of me. She's like a fucking leech. She is sucking all of the life that I have in me out of me. And I am a mother to 2 fucking children now. So I can't keep putting my energy and efforts into this toxic ass relationship when I have 2 fucking individuals who solely depend on me. So y'all, a lot of people like, but that's your mama. Fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck if it's your mama, your daddy, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, aunties, uncles, grandmamas, who the fuck ever. If you have anybody in your life that is draining you, that you wholeheartedly believe in your heart, or know that they are not causing you any type of, they're not benefiting you in any type of way, they only taking, and this shit is just draining the fucking life out of you, remove yourself or that person from your fucking life. And I really don't give a fuck who that person is. No one person or multiple people have the right to be so detrimental to your fucking life. Because when it's all fucking said and done, that shit is really, it's affecting you. You gotta live with all of that. Don't let nobody push their bullshit off onto you. It's just not fucking worth it. You have to live your life to the best of your motherfucking abilities. Like Cardi B said, you're living your best life, goddammit. Do you fucking understand what I'm fucking saying? Like, don't let nobody do that to you. And I really don't give a fuck who that person is. And I'm not necessarily saying that you have to end that relationship with that person or sever that relationship with that person and it be on bad terms. But you need to set some fucking boundaries. And then you need to stand on them fucking boundaries. And then you need to do whatever the fuck you feel is best for you. Because if you drop dead from a fucking heart attack, or from a fucking stroke, or if you kill yourself, or if anything fucking bad happened to you because of what you didn't allow somebody else to fucking do, then what? Then what? If at any point you feel like this, you need to take a couple steps back, take the motherfucking steps back. Come back to that relationship if you really feel like it's worth it. I didn't feel like It was worth it. I do not hate my mother. I love her, but I do not like her, and I don't respect her, and I feel like we need all the distance in the world from each other. I do not feel like we are really meant to be together like that. A lot of people, I done had a few people tell me early on in life, me and her are like vinegar and fucking water. We just don't fucking mix. And people be like, but that's your mama. What the fuck does that mean? She is the same. She is a human being breathing air on this fucking earth, just like I'm a human being breathing air on this fucking earth. If you cut her, she gonna bleed just like I bleed. And she does not get a VIP pass to fucking create chaos in my fucking life. No. You brought me in this world. Thank you. I got it from here. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I got it from here. You go on and you live your life. I'm going to go on and I'm going to live mine. And hopefully we don't really cross paths too much. And yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Me personally. But to each his own. To each his fucking own. But like I said, I get it. I get how you go through shit and you want to escape that shit, run from that shit, hide from that shit, and not deal with that shit. When I was 21, my little brother was 18. He caught a murder case. And if anybody know me, they know that little boy, or he's not a little boy. I should stop referring to him as a little boy. But he's going to always be a little boy to me because he's just my younger brother. But my younger brother caught a murder case. That boy is my life. Do you understand? So when I found out that my little brother is now facing life because he accidentally took a life trying to protect somebody else's life, that shit broke me in so many different pieces and in so many different ways because I couldn't imagine my life without my brother. So the only way that I felt like I can cope and deal with that fucking pain was to drink everything in fucking sight. Alcohol then became my best motherfucking friend. And thankfully, by the grace of God, he seen it and he said, I'm getting ready to sit your ass down real fucking quick. And ta-da, I became a mom. See? I became a fucking mom. And then I lost my taste for alcohol in a sense. Hey, baby. So what you missed was this episode is about me understanding why people have made some of the horrible or horrific decisions or just bad decisions in their life. I have explained why I understood why people are addicted to drugs. I've explained why I understand why people drink their fucking lives away. I understand why children decide to kill their parents. I understand why parents decide that they want to kill the motherfucking children that they brought into this motherfucking world. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying I understand how they got to that place. I threw out a few different examples, but like I said, I'm almost 32 and I've been through some shit, and with me going through the shit that I was going through, with the exception of me feeling like I wanted to kill my fucking kids, I understood how people made those decisions. I understood it. I understand how you are now, how life is throwing you a fucking curveball, or your life is spiraling out of control, and you feel like you need to numb that pain or escape that pain, or with the instance of people killing people, get rid of that pain. I understand it. So yeah, like I said, when I was 21, my brother was facing murder, and alcohol became my best motherfucking friend. And then slowly he went to jail in what? December? I found out I was going to become a mama. in February. So God got me together real quick. Real quick, he got me together. You're doing too much. Sit your little ass down. And I'm forever grateful. I wasn't prepared to be no mother. I didn't necessarily want to become a mother in that moment, in that time frame, because I didn't feel like I was where I wanted to be to become somebody's mama. But God said, sit your little ass down. And in order for me to really make sure you sit your little ass down, here's a baby. Like I said, and then after that, I lost my taste for alcohol in a sense. I ain't never really been able to drink the same since. I used to go drink a motherfucker under the table before I became a mom. Now a motherfucker can't beg me to take a shot or drink a shit. I hate the taste of alcohol now. When I was 27, almost 28, I went through some shit with my mother. And then I dibbled and I dabbled. Well, I didn't dibble and I dabbled in nothing. I dibbled and dabbled in one thing in particular. Because I needed to escape life. My anxiety was through the fucking roof. Depression was kicking my ass. And I couldn't function. I couldn't really be the mother that I wanted and needed to be. And not only was I fighting for my freedom, I was fighting to get my child back. On top of being a parent to a 6-month-old. So life was spinning me. And so I was like, okay. This shit is becoming very overwhelming. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I was like, and I ain't even meaning to crack no joke. Hey, love you, cousin. I ain't even meaning to crack no joke, but I was like Eric Garner around this motherfucker. I can't breathe. Like, I can't breathe. I woke up, went to sleep. My whole life was full of fucking anxiety and wondering what fucking shitstorm was gonna happen today. What fucking phone call am I gonna get today that's gonna send my motherfucking life spiraling out of control? Because that's what I was going through. And not a lot of people knew I was going through that at the fucking time, but I was going through some shit. And unfortunately, I didn't really have anybody to turn to when I was going through the shit, because the motherfuckers who was causing the shit were the motherfuckers who birthed me, brought me into this motherfucking world, in fucking voluntarily, if you fucking ask me, because I ain't signed up for this shit. And when we don't have the correct support system to talk to without judgment, it can take us to unknown places. Exactly. That is what this here episode is about. How when you don't have the right things in place, how life happens and your fucking life will spiral out of fucking control. That is what this is about. When life gets a hold of you and you don't be able to grasp hold of life itself. If that makes sense. Like I said, I love to believe that I'm a lot stronger than the shit that I've been through. Because like I said, I was fighting for my life, for my child, and trying to protect the other one. And didn't have too many motherfuckers in my corner. And the motherfuckers that was in my corner was not in this motherfucking state, which I appreciated it, but sometimes you need a shoulder to fucking lean on, literally. Like, literally, I needed some fucking shoulders to fucking lean on. I needed somebody to rub my motherfucking back and tell me, baby, it's going to be all right. Because the text messages and the fucking phone calls wasn't always working. And when you can't turn to your mama and your daddy and your brother and your sisters, when you can't turn to those motherfuckers to help you get out of the shit that you going through, baby, let me tell you, it becomes fight or flight. And I said it then. My last name is Johnson. And I ain't no motherfucking punk. And God did not bring me this motherfucker far for me to just give up on myself and let life whoop my ass. So I put my big girl panties on. I put my boots on and I strapped them motherfuckers up. And baby, I came out that motherfucker swinging. Do you understand? Because I refuse to give up on myself and I refuse to leave my children in this world without their mother. It is bad enough that they're in this motherfucking world and they don't have their daddy. I refuse to voluntarily be a part of them not having both their parents. So, as hard as that fucking shit was, I came out of that shit. I wrote a book. It's called I Survived the Motherfucking Storm. Because I couldn't let life whoop me. I couldn't be 28, 29 with 2 kids strung out. Just lifeless. Just then gave up. I couldn't let that be me. I couldn't let that be how my fucking story ended. And I damn sure wasn't gonna let it live for too many motherfucking chapters either. I just couldn't. Fuck what you talking about. If don't nobody got me in this motherfucker, guess what? I got me. And I proved that to my motherfucking self. You think you can't survive in this motherfucking world alone? Shit. Well, I figured it the fuck out. Oh, actually, bitch, you can. And you know what? Not only did I figure it out, I actually like it. I actually like being in my little bubble by myself. Because now that the dust done settled and everybody that kind of out their feelings and shit, I'm cool just still being in my little bubble by myself. It's peaceful over here in my little bubble. It's peaceful over here in this little bubble of mine. And the only chaos and havoc that because I be my own creator of that shit sometimes. A lot of people realize that I am not as loud and ghetto and obnoxious as I used to be. I'm not that same girl no more. Now, don't get it fucking twisted. I'll still smack the shit out of you. I'll beat your ass. I'm still with the fucking rah-rah. But on a regular given Sunday, a bitch just be chilling. My life is so fucking dull. I don't be bothered. I do not be bothered. I do not be with that shit. I'm with a lot of shit, but I don't be with that shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Just let me be in my little bubble. And we fine. You don't come fuck with me, I don't go fuck with you. Like, seriously. Hey, baby. Like, seriously. And my dad, he hates it. He hates it that his family, in a sense, is so fucking torn apart. And I'd be like, I'm so sorry you fucking feel that way. But I'm cool over here. For my peace of mind, my sanity, and my fucking freedom, fuck what you're talking about. You motherfuckers gotta go. Like Martin said, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here. And that's kind of just where I'm at now. I'm too old for the bullshit. I'm too old. I don't want to do that no more. And I got a bad heart. All jokes aside, I got a bad fucking heart. I don't need all this extra stress and drama. These motherfuckers is going to kill me on accident, but on purpose if I let them. I only got one heart, and this motherfucker is defective. But I got to hold on to this motherfucker until I got a guaranteed backup plan. And I'm cool. So, yeah. I'm going to stay right on over here in this little fucking bubble. I'm going to mind my motherfucking business, and I'm going to leave y'all the fuck alone. That's just how this shit that's how this motherfucking shit gonna sell. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't even gotta love it. You just have to respect it. Like, seriously, all fucking jokes aside. I couldn't go out like that. I couldn't. Just me personally, I couldn't go out like that. I had to find another way to make shit work. I lost my child, my firstborn, my only girl. My mother played a major part in Child Protective Services removing my child from my home. Can you believe that? Can you fucking believe that? That's some fucked up shit. And that process normally takes about 18 months at a minimum. That's what the judge told me. At a minimum, it normally takes parent or parents 18 months to get their child back in their home. But he seen that I wasn't with the bullshit, so I got my child back in 4. I did absolutely every fucking thing, whether I wanted to or not, whether I liked it or not, to get my child back. Because my life was nowhere near complete or at peace without her being in my home. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Sherry. Like, seriously. I couldn't function. So even though those people was getting on my nerve, they was driving me crazy, and I wanted to say some of the craziest, I wanted to say some to them people. When them people was on my phone pissing me off, telling me I can't see my child, I can't talk to my child, I can't parent my child, I can't be a mother to my child, to the little girl that I carried in my body for 37 weeks, 3 days, 18 hours, and 19 minutes, and some fucking seconds. Now you gonna tell me what I can and cannot do when it comes to this little motherfucker? I know you lying. But I shut my ass up. That was one of the few times in life when somebody told me to shut the fuck up and I actually shut the fuck up. Or they told me to sit my ass down and I actually sit my ass down. Or they said jump 6 feet in the motherfucking air and I jumped 6 feet in the fucking air. Because for my child, I was going to do whatever the fuck it was I needed to do to get her back in my house. Because she's mine. And I wasn't giving up on her. And I wasn't finna let nobody keep telling me that I was a bad parent or I did. Fuck what you talking about. That's my child. So this 18 months that they was talking about, I wasn't trying to hear it. That wasn't, no, I ain't got 18 months. I didn't have 4. So we're going to condense this. You say this is the list? Okay, well, we're going to make this list this short and I'm going to get my child back. And that's exactly what I did. But like I said, life will take you places. Life will take you places whether you want to go there or not. But it is completely up to you. You are the captain of that ship. Do you understand? You are the pilot, not the co-pilot, the pilot of that plane. You have to get your life back on track. You have to take control of your life again. You gotta reel that shit back in and be like, nah. And you have to deal with whatever it is. Because see, people like to run from life. You can't run from life. Life is going to always catch back up to you, whether you want it to or not. It might not catch back up to you today, next week, next month. Hell, it might not even catch up with you 5 years from now. But I guarantee life catch back up with you. I guarantee it. I guarantee life catch back up to you. So it is within your best interest just to deal with the shit right then and there and get it over with and call it a day. Because you're going to deal with it or it's going to deal with you. And those are the facts. Those are the facts.
You're making me cry because I feel this. I felt this. I should say.
So,
I'm on this card though.
Like, yeah. You. Like I said, I went through, and a lot of people don't understand it. And if Miss Jackie is still up here, I've explained to her, not completely in depth, I should say. But I've explained to her in bits and pieces here and there why I've made the decisions that I've made. And she don't necessarily agree with the decisions that I've made. And that is fine. Because like I said, it is what it is. My daddy don't get it. He don't understand it. He don't like it. Hell, he don't even respect it. I feel like my daddy is going to go to his fucking deathbed hoping and praying and wishing on a star that me, my mother, and my sisters become united again. And what I need him and everybody else to know is that it's going to be a cold day in hell almost before it happens, because I just don't feel like I need that type of energy in my fucking life. I really just don't. I don't feel like I need that type of energy in my life. I don't feel like I need that type of negativity in my life. I don't feel like it is beneficial to me to take the chance of bringing that back. Because see, everybody can be so quick to say, that's your mama, that's your sister, that's family, y'all supposed to make it work. Oh, okay. Oh, all right, I got you. But now I got something for you. What if I extend the olive branch? What if I open up and I put myself back out there to mend that relationship? And then them same individuals that I just extended that olive branch with, or I just opened myself back up to, I didn't welcome back into my bubble. What if them same people fuck me over all over again? Then what? I'm waiting. It's 7 people on this live. I just want one answer from one of y'all. Then what? Then what? Because that's my mama and my sister and whoever. And we supposed to blah, 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 blah. Now, if I do all of what you say, and then these people fuck me over again, then what? Then what? Where do we go from there? What is your solution to the problem then? What's your advice then? I did that and nothing ever changed. See, I've been doing this. I have been doing it off and on for fucking 28 years. My mama had been putting me out of her fucking house and causing fucking havoc really since she gave birth. But when I really started to live with her when I was 12, she had been putting me out of her fucking house every fucking chance she got. I don't think my big sister ever really fucking liked me. She didn't always have to stick up her ass. Some days, some months, some weeks, some years we was cool, and then some days, some months, some weeks we wasn't. You supposed to say fuck them. I said fuck them this time. Because see, I feel like this was the straw that broke the camel's back. And because I know me and God know me, if I ever open up that door again, and any of those fuckers, you move on your own accord with family included only when you feel like it. Hey, and I don't feel like it. But I do know me, and I do know that if I was to ever extend that olive branch, like really put myself out there to mend that relationship or those relationships and try to become I don't want to say a united front, but try to become a functioning family again, and any one of those motherfuckers fuck me over again, I guarantee on the soul of my children, a bitch is going to be on Snapped, First 48, ID channel, CNN, all that, Channel 9, Channel 5, Channel 4, Channel 11. A bitch is going to fucking hit. I'm going to go viral. I'm going viral. A bitch is going to be in the real live version of The Orange is the fucking New Black. I am going to be fucking women incarcerated. They might fucking bring back the fucking death penalty in the state of Minnesota for me. Because, see, the damage is already done. It's already done. The wound is deep as hell. You done already fucking cut me so fucking deep. You done hurt me to my fucking core already. And now, I done went against my better judgment. And now I done try to reunite this fucking family. And then you just gonna fuck me over all over again? Bitch, I feel like I have the fucking right to slit your fucking throat from ear to fucking ear. I feel like I should gut you like a fucking fish from the rooter to the motherfucking tutor. Do you fucking understand? So I don't want to go there. I don't want that to be a chapter in my life. So I just stay in my own little bubble. You have seen their true self, so don't think it will change. Don't open them no more or no more olive branches. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like I should just stay in my bubble and they should stay in their bubble. You are crazy and just leave it be. I'm not crazy. That's not crazy. That's not fucking crazy. That is motherfuckers that took your fucking kindness for a motherfucking week. Motherfuckers that tested your gangster. Motherfuckers that tried you for the motherfucking last time. And at the end of the fucking day, like I said at the beginning of this motherfucking live, guess what? I'm fucking human and I got fucking feelings too. And bitch, when you play with my feelings, I feel like I'm supposed to play with your life. See? Ting. Ting. So, I mean, if that's what you feel like is crazy, then it is what it is. But I ain't got time. I don't have time to pull. I don't want to have to pull myself back out of that. And because the last time that they played this little bullshit ass game, and it's not necessarily a game, they involve my children. You don't have no more chances to play with the livelihood, the safety, the stability of my children. I am their mother. It is my sole duty to take care of them, to protect them at all fucking costs against any fucking body. As crazy as this motherfucker may sound, but I will literally go to war with God himself if I have to, behind the safety and the well-being of my children. So if you play with my kids, I feel like I get to play with your life. Understood? So that nobody has to be in this predicament again, I stay over here, you stay over there, and we don't cross paths too many times. We don't exchange too many words. And I feel like everything is well off in the motherfucking world. I feel like it is fucking peaches and creams and rainbows and fucking unicorns. Or at least the fuck it should be. I feel like that's the best thing for every fucking body. Because you don't have any other option but for this shit to go right. That's the thing. You don't have any other option but for this shit to go right. Because if it go left, somebody is seriously going to be hurt on a whole nother level. And it can't be me. I gotta come out on top because I don't feel like I came out on top the last time. I feel like I came out on top because I didn't let life take over me, and I didn't let the situation truly and ultimately get the best of me, and I didn't feel like it really sucked all of the life out of me for an extended, but it did its job in a short period of time. It did its job, but I don't want to feel none of that again, and I don't want to have to go through none of that again, and I don't want my children to have to watch me go through any of that again, and I don't want them to go through it. I don't want my children growing up thinking that shit is fucking normal, that is what as a fucking family we fucking do. I don't want my children growing up thinking that this is what family do to each other, and no, I don't want that. So I just stay in my own little bubble. And I think that's perfectly fine. Because like I said, some people, they keep going back and they keep going back and they keep going back and they keep letting people hurt them and they keep letting people create such toxicity in their life. And then shit hit the fucking fan one day. And now look, you're Jeffrey Dahmer, the Menendez brothers, Casey Anthony, Wanda from what's the name of that damn movie? I forgot. But y'all get the references that I'm fucking making. You keep letting life get the best of you, and life is just going to do just that. It's going to get the best of you. And unfortunately, in this day and age, when life get the best of you, life take you out. Like I said, it's so many of us 35 and under who are dying or addicted to all type of fucking drugs, or who can't function without drinking a fucking life every fucking day. Or they using other fucking people as fucking target practice and fucking shooting ranges and shit. Since when? Since when did life become so fucked up that your solution to the shit was to pop a perk, pop a, what's they call, yaps, or all that, whatever the fuck these motherfuckers is out here popping? Since when did that become cool that motherfuckers is popping pills, snorting shit, injecting shit? I'm sorry, Miss Jackie. Like, since when did that become normal or become how you dealt with life, that you numbing the pain so much that now you don't even know what being your normal self feels like, or that you drinking your life away? And like I said, hey, you are grown, hopefully, and you deal with your problems however you see fit. But I'm just trying to tell you that, unfortunately, that is not the solution to the problem. It's not going to solve the problem. It's not. You popping that pill, smoking that blunt, injecting or whatever drug of your choice, drink of choice is, that's not going to solve the problem. It's not. It's actually probably going to make it worse. You killing that person because they didn't cause so much strife in your life, unfortunately, is going to give you maybe some instant gratification. Just like the drugs and the alcohol will. It's going to give you like some instant gratification. It's going to give you an instant relief. But now you have now walked into a whole new set of problems. Now, because you done took a life, now you fighting for yours. So, remove yourself from that problem. Deal with the problem and go and let it go. Like Elsa, let it go. Literally let it go. Like it's just really not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's just not. Like I said, I get it. With the exception, and like I said, I really be joking when I tell sometimes I be joking. Sometimes I be serious. But when I tell my son, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out, I really be kind of 50-50 serious with that little nigga, because that little nigga be testing me. But like I said, I get it. I get how life will have you in a predicament where you feel like this is your only way out of it. Because as human, we automatically kick into fight or flight. I tell my son, it's either me or you. But if we keep going at this rate, one of us ain't gonna make it. It saddens me to see the amount of people my age who are in the situations that they in. It saddens me that so many young people, because even though I say we old, we still kind of young. We too young for the stuff that be happening that's happening. But when I see people that's my age or younger that's strung out on drugs, or always talk about some who want to go have a drink, who want to go to the bar, who want to go, somebody meet me at the liquor store, I'm finna go to the, like, that is not healthy. Or to the people who have lost their lives because they didn't took one too many drugs, or they didn't took the wrong drug. It saddens me. That breaks my heart just a little bit. Or these young men, more than anything, who are using other young men as freaking target practice. Because who told you little Negroes that y'all was James Bond and y'all was marksmen, and y'all had, and even if you was James Bond and had marksmen, stop shooting at each other. Please take a note out of my book and fight. Fight. You beefing with dude that bad, beat his ass. But stop shooting at each other, because the majority of the time y'all hitting the wrong people. Now y'all out here killing and harming innocent people who ain't got nothing to do with nothing. For what? over a corner, over a girl, because you ain't like the way he looked at you, you ain't like what he said. Because that's really what y'all be out here fighting about. Y'all don't really be fighting out here about no real stuff. Y'all be fighting out here about the dumbest shit. And then you be in jail. And now everybody talk about some free you. No. His stuff need to be right where he at, because that's what he get, because he shouldn't have done it. Or you out here doing dumb stuff and then you get yourself killed, and now your mamas and sisters and aunties and uncles and brothers and cousins and whoever gotta start GoFundMe accounts to bury your little dumb ass. Because that ain't cute either. Mothers and fathers are not supposed to bury their children. As siblings, we are not supposed to bury our siblings in our teens and 20s and 30s and 40s unless you motherfuckers have health problems. That is the only way that I ever plan on burying either one of my siblings, okay? As much as they get on my nerve, I ain't trying to bury them due to no nonsense that's going on out here in these streets. That is why at all given times, I said, I didn't even curse, Miss Jackie. I think I said one curse word since the last time you said that. Ooh. But that's why I'm glad my brother is where he's at. Because I don't have to worry about anything happening to him. I don't have to worry about none of you little niggeros trying to use him as target practice, or him trying to protect himself and use you as a target practice. I'm glad he where he at. I don't got to worry about it. But it breaks my heart truly when I run into some of y'all mamas and aunties and uncles and dads, and I have to extend my condolences to people who are younger than me because you didn't mess around and got yourself caught up in some dumb mess, and now you done lost your life behind it. And that ain't just the gun violence. Or when I run into one of your peoples and I gotta ask them how you doing, because now you spending the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years in jail because you decided to just walk away from the BS. It's just not worth it. It's just not. As humans, as people, and as a black community, because now I'm going to take it there. We got to do better. Like that. Seriously, we have to do better. I wanted to say something else, but Miss Jackie told me to stop cursing. But we got to do better. I am afraid for my son in this world. I am afraid for my son in this world. I am raising a black man in America, and I am afraid because y'all are killing each other off by the dozen, and in a minute black men are going to become extinct. We are going to lose you to the cemetery or to the jail cell. It's one of the two, because y'all taking this to a whole nother level. You're doing too much. You're doing entirely too much. But I'm getting ready for work. And I'm gonna talk to my kids before they go to bed. I'm gonna be a good mom. I'm gonna talk to them and see how their day was. Well, I kind of knew how their day was because I asked them when I picked them up from school. But yeah, I'm finna settle down, and or both what, Miss Jackie? But yeah, like I said, I named this episode I Get It because I do. I get it. I understand at different points of my life it has caused me to feel and think. Yes. It has caused me to be in certain situations where I understood how certain people end up making the bad decisions. Unfortunately, God has always had a nice little grasp on me. And he let me wander off for a little bit. He let me get about 2, 3, 4 feet ahead. And then he be like, all right, come back. You're doing too much. And like I said, I'm not throwing no shade. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just saying, do better. Do better. Do your best to make better decisions. And if you feel like you going through something and life is getting the best of you, I don't care if I know you or not. I don't care if this is personal or you just some stranger that just so happens to catch this live. If you need somebody to talk to, you need a shoulder to lean on, whether it be in person or via social media, you can always contact me and vent, and I will do my best to get you through whatever situation you got going on. Because like I said, I'm almost 32 and I done been there. I've been there. I've been you to a certain extent. I always put my big girl panties on. I strap my boots up and I just like, we just gonna have to find our way out of this. We gotta come up out of this. Cause like I said, I did try to numb the pain with a bottle of alcohol. And then I became a mom. And then my mama took me through some things and I tried to numb the pain again. And then God was like, but no, we're not gonna do that. So you better figure it out. And I figured it out. And it don't make you weak. It don't make you weak to ask for help. It don't make you weak to go talk to somebody. Go sit, lay, do jumping jacks in somebody's couch on their office, but get the help that you need. Cause don't die full of regrets. Don't die with the woulda, coulda, shouldas. And don't watch nobody go through stuff. Good night, Miss Jackie. Don't watch nobody. Don't watch nobody's life spiral out of control and you don't help them. Don't let them die and then you like, oh, I should have did this and I should have did that, or I could have did. And just do it. Just do it. Like Nike. Just do it. But I'm going to bed. I will see y'all on Saturday. Hi, sister. Bye, sister. You joined this live way too late. I'm getting off now. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do an episode tomorrow. I might, because I didn't do last week, like I said. But I know I got one coming on Saturday. My best friend and his cousin is coming, and we got a nice little hot topic for y'all. But love y'all. Peace and blessings. Thank you for tuning in to She's Still Talking. And night. Love you.